Hello my Panthers! Welcome back to my channel. So that's what I've decided I'm gonna call y'all now because I've changed my YouTube name for like the third time now. So I'm gonna try and stick with that. Yes. So today's video is going to be a face routine because I want to do more eye looks and I don't want to have to film 3 hours doing my full face. If I could just do a face routine now and then whenever you need to, just jump back to this video and then I'll just do eye looks. Show me some love down below, subscribe and like this video, and let's get right in. I of course start with cleansing my skin, exfoliating before glam, before makeup, and then I tone with the fresh, what is this? Deep Hydration Facial Toner. This is really good. My second bottle, this was more expensive than the Dior one, but it's better. This one like makes my pores disappear and it's amazing. I highly recommend this one. You can get it in Sephora. Most Sephoras have it, but it was sold out the first time I went to get it, so then the second time I had to go. And I moisturize from the same line. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream, and most important thing with this one is to really massage it into the skin. It's a thicker cream, but it's gonna absorb quick even if it's thick. But I always stay hydrated anyway. I drink lots of water, don't really exercise. I just hopped out of the shower, I'm sure. And then I only use my skincare routine's not too long when I'm getting glam because I don't want my makeup to slip and slide all around. So this is my eye cream treatment by Kiehl's, and this is just what'll pop on right under my eyes so they stay hydrated. Let's get into the makeup portion of this video. It's going to be quick. Ready? Obviously, guys know you have to use primer if you want your makeup to stay put all day long. If you want to look poreless, flawless, and my personal favorite primer of the moment is the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. This one's amazing because it keeps your makeup on all day long and it does exactly what it says. It mattifies and it fills your pores in really well. This one I really like. The other really good one is the YSL Touche Clout one, but that one's like more slippery, so it's gonna blur everything. And the Professional, that one's really good too. My hands, of course, are clean. And I just put like a tiny pea-sized amount, like a small pea. I don't use much primer these days.
And I try and usually stay more away from makeup in the summer. I feel like my pores are really big, even though they're probably not, because I have 1,000 million steps in my skincare routine. And the secret with this primer is to tap it in, because you're really going to get it into all those pores. We're primed and ready.
My favorite foundation of the moment has actually been the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and I have so many foundations and I always switch them out all the time, but this has been my go-to if I know I have to look good and I know my makeup has to stay in place all day long. This is going to be what I'm going for. My other favorite is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but this is a great drugstore foundation. And I usually use 1 to 1.5 pumps, never 2. I don't usually, my face is super small, so this will give me enough coverage. If we're on the topic of brushes, of course, my favorite brush is going to be the Royal and Something foundation brush. This one's pretty dense, but it applies the foundation so smooth. I have so many brushes this shape, and I actually have 2 of these, but I don't know what's about these brushes do the best job. This, or my favorite foundation applicator, is always going to be a Beauty Blender. It's the softest sponge in the market and it just bounces your foundation on perfectly.
I usually do this brush, and then if there's any streaks, I'll go in with this. I've really been using this brush a lot lately because this brush makes foundation look so nice, full coverage, but really natural. There's nothing natural about my makeup, but still. It probably will be really helpful to note that my skin is combination. I'm really oily in my T-zone, and the rest of the spots can be dry or normal depending on the time of the year.
Okay, and here is where I will take the Beauty Blender and the rest of the foundation. And my nose is my problem area, so I always have to tap over it with some extra coverage. Now, for concealer, I crease like no other, so of course I need to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I cannot find this in Canada anywhere, so you either have to order it online or when you go to the States, you have to pick this up. This is the best concealer ever existed on this planet. And I don't use a lot of concealer. Again, my face is really small. I'll just go those two and then a little bit. Every other YouTuber on the planet, I like to use either the RCMA No Color Powder or the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is amazing. I don't know what kind of witchcraft they put in.
And then the set.
Let's move on. To set my T-zone, I always use the yellow or the pale pink shade from the Kat Von D palette. Put this mirror. And then pencil work with my Beauty Blender. Now, my makeup routine is always really confusing because I like to jump around step by step. So I'll do like half my face, then I'll go to my eyebrows, and I might do my lips, then I might do my eyes, and it's always really confusing. But today, let's keep it simple. And I'm actually gonna wait for this favorite bronzer is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, the palest one. This stuff is amazing, smells amazing, tastes amazing. And I'll just bronze. My bronzer is bigger than my contour. It's in this whole area. My contour is
Right there. I like to look bronzy because y'all know I'm pasty.
And then for contour, of course, I'm going to use the Kat Von D, again, Shade and Light palette. And I like to use this brush. I have a friend, she says she hates this brush so much. She likes this brush for highlighting. This brush for me is a way too big for highlighting. I didn't say brush. I like this for contouring. It snatches the cheek. It's the easiest brush. And I like the palest shade, and I mix it in with the bronzer. Then I'll just go in and I'll brush the bake off with my shade, of course, of the MAC Studio Fix. Don't we match? No, but seriously, this brightens up your under eyes like no other.
Clean a little bit and go right under here. Suddenly I've slept for 8 hours. Damn, I love how this looks.
this is how we're looking so far. Malibu Barbie Realness, yes. For blush, my favorite blush of all time is of course the MAC blush in Flower Power.
This one just suits every skin tone. I used it on darker people, fairer people, every person, and this looks amazing.
And now for the final face step. Of course, this part's always different for me. I have so many highlighters, and I love highlighters, and I don't even know, I have so many around me right now. This one's okay. We're just gonna take a fun one. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is just a new highlighter. I don't know. This is the Aurora palette. And my favorite highlighting brush of all time is always going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. If you like a blinding highlight, out of this world, astronomical highlight, this brush is for you.
Today I'm going to take the shade Let's Be Wild. I'm taking the blue one, Orion, and I'm going to mix it with Luna. Whoa! Excuse me. Hi Martians, can you see me now? And always highlight the brow bone, and Luna. Shimmer. And then... Yeah, almost looks wet. This lighting's not doing it justice.
Okay, and there you go, guys. That is my face routine. Highlight's always different. I'm always going to show highlight. I usually do highlight right before setting spray, and I do setting spray last. This makeup tutorial, face tutorial, was really good. I hope it helped some of you guys at home, that you have the same skin as me. And remember, if these products don't work for you, I'm sorry, they do work for me. And if some products don't work for me, that doesn't mean they can't work for you. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I decided to call you my Panthers. So, thought it would be cute, and yeah. Okay, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay pink, my Panthers.